Sun's out, pun's out. Hello, gang. Are we good? I'm pretty good out here, just enjoying the unseasonable British heat wave, looking absolutely ridiculous, but in a wonderful mood, ready to bang some packages out. Box 55, 1 Hanley Street, Nottingham, NG1, 5BL, baby girl. The BL in 5BL stands for baby girl. Right, got a few boxes and plenty to chat about. Let's get into it, baby. First up, we have a mega one that's been sitting around for a minute. This is from Salt Lake City. So why don't we crack it open and have a natter? Just hope we're feeling okay about things in general. It's not always easy, is it? We know this. But we stay hard, we stay true, we stay who the hell we are. Guess I should mention the little glass elephants in the room. These are my current glasses. Don't know if they suit me. I feel okay in them. They're light. This wasn't a choice, by the way. These were my spares. These were my extra frames in case I ever broke my regular frames, which I did. I foolishly wore them to band practice. I often play the drums wearing glasses, but this was a particularly balmy and slippery night, and they just fell off my head, landed on the snare drum in the middle of a song, and I just autopilot smashed them, like the goon that I clearly am. But yeah, I don't know, I don't hate it. I'm enjoying the lightweight feel. Doesn't matter, it's just my face. I never use it. Let's see what hath come from Utah. Hello, Thew, what's new with you? Losing weight, feeling great, getting married, thanks for asking. My brother and I have been longtime fans of your eclectic and eccentric style of presentation. Eccentric. Nice. You, as well as many other favourite faces on YouTube, inspired me to make my own channel, talking shows, toys, and many other things of interest or fun, and showing the world, here's why it's cool. I like that. I enjoy people gassing up the things they love, and this sounds like that's what that is. You'll find ever-expanding deep dives on Transformers, and we're currently wrapping up the Macross saga of Robotech. There's even a Christmas special all about Skyfire. Man, that's a deep old vein. I've included several prints of my brother's amazing original artwork made exclusively for my videos that I thought you might enjoy. Forever your fans, the Armstrong boys from Here's Why It's Cool, Mike and Matt. Tremendous, thank you boys. This is what we like. Let's see what we have then. So we've got some artwork and apparently a couple of robots as well, because that's the show it is. Whoa, check this out, all right. We have an excellent, very battle-damaged or possibly zombie Optimus Prime. That's very vibey, very skybound. Always enjoy the little everyman for scale there. Brilliant. Just makes it feel that extra bit, like, too real, you know? We have a very nicely rendered Hot Rod hanging out with Bumblebee, presumably Spike and a baby. Is that the Spike and Baby from Transformers Animated? I think it is, because they show up very briefly with Carly and a Sprog. So I think he's banged that into G1, and Job's a good one. That's what the G1 stands for. It stands for Job's a good one. And a cheeky, adorably squat Sideswipe and Sunstreaker. That's really cute. Oh, boys, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. I might frame that. That's actually gorgeous. That's so crisp and clean and cute. Jeez, we have... major artworks. Oh my gosh. Actual posters and that. Whoa, there's loads. What are you doing? Deal with this small one so it doesn't fall out. Excellent. We have the 86 crew, Galvatron, Blur, Hot Rod and Cup, chilling with Optimus. On beautiful heavy cardstock with a gloss finish. Oh my god. Little baby Snarl, all curled up and sleepy. That's me right after I finish this video. Just gonna go and take a big doze. Take a power snooze. A bloke doze. Got some good Optimus stuff. Transformers. Still all are one with the official logo. Is that cheeky? Was this commissioned? Who cares? It's dope. Optimus Prime beating the crap out of Rodimus. Is this like a hate plague moment? Because he's glowy red, and this guy, I suppose, is it Magnus? Or is he dead? Is he sleep mode? Is it sleep mode versus rage virus? The two wolves inside me. Excellent drawing though. I love the gigantic punch burst. That's so tight. Oh, and same again, but normal colors. So it's just violence now. It's just bullying. And simply Optimus Prime with the Matrix and extremely long legs. There's something about the style, I don't know, it gives me the same feeling as what Skybound does. Like, it brings it right back to sort of the basics. That new, clean impression of Optimus Prime that, like, doesn't bear any of the weight of history that's been forced upon him since 84. Just like, this is him, no presumptions, heroic robot. Brilliant. Thank you, boys. That was cool. And we have a little product carton here, fresh from the retailer, fresh from an online order that was never opened, I imagine. Transformers Kingdom G1 Sideswipe plus Beast Wars Skywarp 2-pack. Hell yeah. I actually really appreciate that, mate. That's awesome. I actually missed the Kingdom Sideswipe, and it's kind of been pinching recently, because I do have the Siege Sideswipe and the Shattered Glass sideswipe, and then a Siege like space mode mold. And it's been kind of bugging me recently that I didn't get the Earth mode one, so I was kind of hoping I could find one of these. And wouldn't you believe my luck, one of them arrives in the post. Thank you, folks. Here we go. So we're no strangers to Maximal Skywarp. We have him. He's been on the channel before a couple of times, I think. But this sideswipe is all new. I did get Clampdown, the Velocitron Speedier version, which is the Earth mode mold, but like, it's Clampdown. Who's that? So it is a lovely, lovely mold, but seeing it as Sideswipe, as the actual, like, miniature version of the Masterpiece Sideswipe, that is gorgeous. Like, it's so clean. No siege smudges, no battle damage, just a clean, gorgeous robot whom I appreciate more and more. I got a bit bored of him for a while because he's kind of everywhere and he is one of the sort of most basic Transformer car Diaclone vibe things. But that's also what's wonderful about him. Isn't that just like the core of all of this? Car, what is bloke? What is lovely? Hell yeah, Kingdom Sideswipe, really happy with that. Here we go, let's give it a side-by-side. This is Siege Sideswipe, who's been my sort of collection default Sideswipe since 2018 or whatever. And yeah, the Kingdom version, it's just way nicer. That big angular chest plate and the shockingly bright white next to this sort of beige scratched up fool. Look at this, no damage, just white on black. God, the siege weathering, I go on about it a lot, but it was a huge mistake, if you ask me. I didn't like it at the time, and now it's still causing problems. Likewise, Clampdown, very beautiful sort of police mode sideswipe. The character does nothing for me, but it just looks nice. It's like Corden and Sunstreaker, it just looks cool. It's just Sideswipe in a different outfit, isn't it? It's away kit Sideswipe, dressed in white with black highlights and some nice Man City blue. Who am I? Why am I talking about footy? Anyway, I was watching the footy this weekend actually, because I don't know if any of my audience are going to care, but it's the FA Cup. I don't really care. But the thing was, both my teams are in there, because I'm from the greater Birmingham area, and I now live in Nottingham. The one semi-final was Aston Villa, my Birmingham team that live in my heart, and the other semi-final was Nottingham Forest, the big team from around here where I live now. And I'm thinking, oh god, if they both get through and then the final is Villa versus Forest, who am I going to root for? But then they both lost, so it doesn't matter anyway. There you go, there's your sports content for this decade. That's all I got for you. Snooker's on. All right, there it is. I don't think I need to really walk you through the Sideswipe transformation. It's the most obvious thing ever. It works exactly like you think it does, but isn't that gorgeous? And doesn't that like line up so perfectly with the Sunstreaker Corden mold? It's even got the same kind of windscreen greebles. Oh, that's so pretty. Yes, this is my default Sideswipe now. Please do go check out Here's Why It's Cool. I'm gonna do that myself. I'm gonna stick that on this afternoon and have a little edit and watch them. Why not? Thank you so much, my boys. And I now have an extra Skywarp, which I imagine will probably end up with Toy Fu. Nice one. Let's follow that up with a baby one. Why not? Look at this little perfect cube of post. This is like a perfect little Postman Pat parcel. This is what I picture when you say the word parcel. And stereotypical parcel. But yes, I do need to chat to you about minor format changes for the channel, because I find myself very frustrated with YouTube's framework. Like, I'm sure I've chatted to you about this before, but the nature of YouTube has led me to believe that videos are only really making if you can make them long form. So if they're 8 minutes plus, they sort of get boosted and they make more success for your channel and whatever. But I'm finding that process very creatively stifling, which is why I started doing shorts last year, but that's kind of too much the other way. So I hope you enjoyed the Revenge of the Fallen wheelie review, which I did in the style of how I would have done it in like 2009, and that was so much fun to do. It fell out of me. I got out my tablet, my piece of crap Lenovo tablet that I've had for years. The camera on it sucks, it's amazing. Sat in the back room, got the lighting all wrong, and just threw together a 3-minute video in one day. It just happened. It just happened. And while that stylistic sort of reversion, I'm not really intending to go fully back to that, but it did make me remember how much I loved making 3 to 5 minute videos. So I'm probably going to do a bit more of that. But what's been putting me off doing that is the patron roll at the end. So that's like an additional additional minute of footage, which seems absurd to put onto a 210-second video, you know, it was just not working. So it's kind of become quite discouraging. So I had a little chat with the patrons and the channel members and said, would you mind if I just don't put that on every time so I could do some quicker videos? And literally everybody said yeah. So I'm gonna do that. And with any luck, if it works out, that's gonna streamline my process. I'm gonna be able to do way more work, way more quickly, and hopefully things will pick up some momentum. So I'm just gonna try a few things. Bear with me, please, and we'll see how we go. It's just, that's all it is. I'm just not gonna shy away from making a 3-minute anymore. It's one of the best things in life, is making a little video quickly. Anyway, we have, oh, X Dimension, this is Ben's shop. Hell yeah, Ben Wasp Shot, long-time sort of TF Nation pal, has opened a little brick and mortar shop down in Birchington in Kent. If you're in the local area in the south of England, please do go and check out X Dimension in Birchington. Please enjoy this box of meager curios, which I reckon are worth a good minute of screen time before you bin them. Lots of love from Ben Wasp Shot 23. Fantastic. That is the loveliest bloke, and I really want his shop to be a success. So we have what looks like Transformers Cyberverse Dead End, is it? Oh yeah, it is. The small Cyberverse toys were very strange. Like, this is cute. I loved Dead End in the Cyberverse show. Just the total misery guts, lumbered with driving Astro Train around. They hate each other. It's just TV gold. But as I remember it, the smaller Cyberverse toys only kind of half transformed. Yeah, they do. God, that's stupid. All right, so there he is. Little red robot with an angry face. Nice and simple. Piece of cake. And then the transformation, that's it. That's him. That's your guy. Angry uppercut driving man. That's so daft. That can't be right. No, it is. That's it. It's the Sonic uppercut, he's calling it. And it only works while he's driving. Cheers, Ben. You know me so very well. He's half a car punching the air. Why? Why? Remember when I used to go, why? Was that funny? What a strange beast. We have a Tactics Megatron. Way monthly Megatron. This was the board game. It comes up occasionally because there were just loads of Transformers pieces for it. They've all got a little gun and a launcher. Can be posed a bit, but I'll never know what a Tactics was or care. Basically, it's a toy of Megatron. Thanks. Some kind of bug? Some manner of disgusting bugman? I hate the proboscis and the butthole eyes. I'm the eye hole man. Weird gummy rubbery wings. It's got a face. Why is it a face? Oh, gross. It's all rubbery. Oh, that's really upsetting. I hate it. Ben, why have you done that? Thought we were buds, man. Disgusting haunted jelly bug creature. Not into it. I mean, I am a bit. And a little dog. It's a teeny tiny doggo. Who's he? Somebody out there knows who this is. This looks like a corporate mascot from the 2000s, doesn't it? Like an energy supplier or like a server company off The Apprentice. I don't know. Any clues here? Made in China. Does anybody know which toys they make in China? All right, thank you, Ben. That's wonderful. Please do go and have a look at X Dimension Comics, 82 Station Road, Birchington, Kent, CT79RA. Have a little bit of international mail from the Americas. Let's see what we have. Dear Huey, I hope all is well with ya. Yeah, it is. Cheers. I've been a fan since your Combiner Wars Devastator review. You have most certainly helped me over the past few months, especially with your Comics Traxxas review. You're welcome. Okay. God, Devastator though. That was a decade ago. Fully 10 years ago now. I have a question or two for you. Firstly, what is your least favorite figure in your collection? For me, it's Studio Series Nitro Zeus. Least favorite figure. Wow. Wow. I do have some stinkers. I don't know, I don't tend to keep stuff that I don't like. I tend to either donate it or sell it or just move it on. Because I can't be doing with having toys around that I don't like enjoy or like or think look nice. Like, I've got a basement full of knockoffs, but otherwise, Movie Drift. I have a couple of Movie Drifts. I've got the Movie 4 one and the Movie 5 one, and they're both shit. I hate him. He sucks. Here we go. This Movie 4 and 5 Drift. They're both, like, competent toys. I mean, number 5 is a bit of a shell former, like, big time, but this one is actually an okay toy. It's the design. I hate the design. It's such a lazy Hollywood meathead version of Japanese robot. Like, it just feels so uncultured, almost. That sounds twatty to say, but when you think Japanese robot, you think friggin' Macross or Gundam or, you know, Pat Labor, but this is a robot that looks like a samurai, like a stereotypical, with a big yellow face. I just hate it. It's the worst. And I have 2 of him. Stop sending me drifts. But yeah, there were some real stinkers in, especially movie 4. Like, they got a bit better for 5. It's an alright, the toys were alright. Squeaks is amazing. But 4 was the pits for me, even though that is the better drift. Like, they're all just so ugly. So there's your answer. Most of the toys from movie 4, but especially this one. What Transformer character do you want a new figure of? I'm holding out hope for a new Octane. I kind of disagree about Octane. I love the Titans Return one. I think he's great. Sparkabots. I would love some new Sparkabots. I just did a short about Dark of the Moon Guzzle, and he's, like, interesting, but I think we can do better. Guzzle is a cute enough character that he needs a generation toy, particularly Guzzle, but the other 2, I can never remember which one's which. The red and black one is so dope. I'd love to see him get a new toy. And then if you do 2, you might as well do the 3rd. So, Sparkabots for me, please. What is your guilty pleasure in your collection? Mine is Beast Machine's Cheetor. Oh, Legacy Beast Machine's Cheetor, the little baby one. Yeah, he's cute. I don't know, like, I don't really consider anything in the realm of Transformers to be a guilty pleasure, because I like Transformers, and that's weird enough. I mean, I just mentioned Squeaks. You could say that's a guilty pleasure, but, like, the movie's bad and the character sucks, but the toy's great. I don't know if I really subscribe to guilty pleasures in the realms of being an adult toy collector. It isn't like the act of being that enough of a guilty pleasure in itself. So to answer your question, all of them. Inside this envelope is some good old fan art. I hope you enjoy and that you have a wonderful day. Thanks, KB. I hope the same for you. My Transformers character, Rotator with Clicker. I do enjoy these sort of household bots, like that friggin' tablet Soundwave. This is very parallel to that, I reckon. So Rotator, who's a stand-up fan, and Clicker, who is the remote control for it, presumably. Looks like a little cockroach. Pew Adams, oh man, bringing back the old carpet door gang. I can't believe that happened. I still have all the artwork down there in a folder, but it's so bizarre to me. Carpet door plus Target Master Pew Adams. That's so weird. And also a cat. My cat, because why ever not? Last one, KB, massively appreciate that. Nice to have a little think and a natter about things sometimes. Really can't wait for TF Nation. I'd love to just indulge in some robot time with some folks. I ain't done that for ages. So cheers, KB. Party on. And our last one today is kind of a twofer. It's a package with another package on it. I'm noticing a big number 1 on the bottom of that, so I guess we better get to that one first. That is so much tape. Good God. Right. Leave you for a minute. This is a heavy package, man. We might be here a minute, unless there's just a brick in there. Here we go. Here's some random guff. Enjoy, Charstov. Way. Love you, bud. Let's enjoy some random guff. All right, we have a big baggie of stuff. Zovagen Trailer Force Power Master Armor for Classics Optimus. Oh man, I haven't got Classics Optimus. I sold it during a rough week. Power Master Armor for Classic. I don't recall ever seeing that. Zovagen with an X. Oh wow, looks a little ropey. It's huge though. Christ. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, snappy. Snappy, snappy, snap. See, I guess this is like a huge third-party upgrade kit for Classics Optimus Prime, which I ain't got it. I'm furious. What a fool. I love that thing. But you know how many Optimus Prime toys I got? It became a clutter issue. It would have slotted into there, those arms would fold out, and there's legs and hands and bits and bobs and stuff and bits, but I'm afraid I can't make use of that. What a bummer. Anyway, we have a, looks like a, this feels like knockoff packaging. Feels like a cereal box. So it's some kind of knockoff Transformer thing, clearly from China. Deformed Mecha Warrior. You take that back. Looks like we have Prowl, a couple of Megatrons, and, you know, the usual suspects, but let's just crack on and see who's in here. It's Megatron. Oh dear. Good God, that sucks. Yo, my eyes are down here. Ooh, that feels flimsy. Do not enjoy. God, this feels horrible. Okay, so we flip that forward and oh, okay. That's kind of good. Little auto flipper. Love the War for Cybertron video game High Moon vibes on that cannon. And it just flips around. Oh, that's kind of cool. Is this a knockoff of an actual toy? I would believe you if it was, and if it wasn't. Done. Do I look cool? Do I really look cool? Well, do I? Filth. And we got a second one. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not Prowl, but Cop Bumblebee. Oh, that's so horrible. Why have you done this? It's not the worst knockoff thing I've ever seen, but it's up there. So this is going to be a sort of push. Yeah, push flip. Done. You know, I can't be mad about a one-step changer. They're very entertaining. They're not good, but they are fun. And you know, the instant gratification of that, I'm not against it. But it ain't good. Let's be clear. Reminds me of friggin' Recon Barricade. Might keep an eye out for that. I love that guy. Horrific. Look forward to seeing those under some bricks in 6 years. We also have a Blokey. This is the overseas packaging of Blokeys. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I'm not going to sit here and build it. Oh, it's a Constructicon of some kind. We got Hook and Long Haul, I think, on there. Pretty sure. Or is that Mixmaster? I can't tell. How are you going to tell the Constructicons apart by their robot modes? They're the green and purple guy. Thank you, Charstuff. I'm not going to sit here and build that, but I will stash it aside among the many, many build videos I intend to make. That's 3 Blokeys and like 10 Kabea sets I need to do now, and a Gundam. And we also have Super 7 Bombshell. Oh, yes, you giant vinyl fool. That's me in a record shop. Where's your hands at, Bug Boy? Oh, of course, they come off, don't they? You'd think I'd remember that from Banzai-tron. I did love the Super 7 Banzai-tron they did a little while ago. Did a whole video about it. I love that guy. But yeah, these are great, the Super 7 toys. I'm kind of keeping half an eye out for the Toxic Crusaders Radiation Ranger, because I have the original of it, and I've been looking for an excuse to make a video about it, but I've decided I don't need excuses. I'm just going to do one when I feel like it. So yes, this is Bombshell, famously based on his Action Master version, rather than the G1 Insecticon sort of fully transforming guy. This is based off of the second one that didn't transform, and it had all orange armor and a big green bug mate. He can live on his back or whatever. Ah, that's brilliant. Oh, that's comical. 2 or 3 different styles of hands. We've got open hands, punchy hands. We have a little fork gun and a vertical fork gun. A bit of a battle getting him into his hand, but it does work just. And yeah, there's your guy. Gigantic vinyl figure of Insecticon Bombshell. Why ever not? Thank you, Charstov. That is indeed some random guff. Man, I did love that Banzai-tron, but they were way overpriced, weren't they? They're like £80. I think I got it for 20 in the end on clearance at Comics and Cocktails, but I do think they overestimated the market on that one. Shame about that Zovagen armor. I might look for a Classics Optimus at TF Nation so I can make use of that. And this package here, turns out, is actually 2 packages. Look at that. 2 different ones. Josie Store. Imports. Oh, Charstov. Let it never be said you don't make me work. No. Oh, no, no. Don't do this to me. You bought me a motherfucking Funko Pop, you bitch. Come on. Astro Train Funko Pop. Oh, no. I'm a household that owns Funko Pops now. But you know what? I had kind of half been tempted to grab this guy anyway. He's so cute! Look at this! I mean, you know, Funkos are obnoxious and we hate them, but the body being so dedicatedly based on the toy is such a rarity. Like, the only toy that looks like that is G1 Astro Train. They've, like, diversified so far from how it used to look. Always going with the cartoon model over the toy. I'm so torn that they created this new version of a toy I adore with all of my heart, and it's a goddamn Funko Pop. It's even got the stickers! It's got the leg stickers! I'm so mad. Oh no, I own a Funko Pop. This is weird actually. This isn't the first Transformers Funko Pop I've owned, because many years ago, our mate Brent got me a Funko Pop of f***ing Drift. That was my least favorite thing in my house, KB. That was my least favorite item in my collection. But this, I feel 2 very strong ways about it. I do like that his visor matches my nails, that's great. But yeah, it's so friggin' cute. I don't want to sit here and admit to liking a Funko Pop, but that ain't bad, you know? That's a really cute item. And they've done a few: Optimus Prime, Megatron, obviously, Blaster, and Laserbeak. God, I bet Laserbeak's adorable. Oh man! The guy who did this illustration passed away the other day, didn't he? Let me get his name up. There he is. David Schleinkofer. Yeah, the artist who did this amazing mural that they're still using today, clearly. That we've all pored over at length, that we all own the poster of it. We didn't even know his name until he passed on the other day. That sucks, man. That really sucks. But we're gonna say thanks for everything he's done for us. You know, this image alone has brought us so much joy. Who knows how much other stuff he did? Man, weird day. But yes, Charstov, how dare you do this to me? Thank you, I think. And last one for today, I guess. The final third of this big labyrinth of surprises. It's Megatron? An Earthrise Megatron with a custom paint job and the siege head. We have the thing from Soundwave. We have the stupid, weird sword tank barrel thing that's been disassembled. Probably a good move. Got a floppy foot, and we have a custom paint job, which is actually extremely clean. D16 on the front of the treads. That's a nice touch. Was that there on the original one? I've never had a go on Earthrise Megatron. I did the G2 one. Quite fond of that, the big green and purple lad, but I've never really had a go on the original Earthrise Megatron. Dare I transform it with its custom paint job? I'm gonna give it a go. Speaking of D16, I did rewatch Transformers 1 the other day, because it's on Now TV now, and we have that, so I just stuck it on minimum of twice already. It's still great. It's a good little film. This is not transforming. There's no way this is happening. Yeah, I'm not going to risk it. I just think I'm going to ruin it. Very little transforming in this Transformers video, but I'm only going to ruin this if I take it any further. And Charstov, I don't want to do that to you after owning this toy for 4 minutes. I don't want to make you watch me ruin it. But I am very impressed at how nice and clean that looks. Even with the scratches still on the legs, just the upper torso, just in that nice matte grey, is absolutely stunning. And once again, God damn it, Siege, why have you done this? Why did they do this to all these lovely, good quality toys? Was it so that we'd then buy all the Earthrise versions as well? I think it was. Very nice. Thank you so much, Charstov. Always enjoy your random guff. And I think that'll do for today. That was a pleasant little catch-up. Big cheers to KB and to Charstov, to Ben Waspshot as well. Please do check out his shop if you can. And of course, Matt and Mike at Here's Why It's Cool. Have a look at them. I also will. And why don't you go and pour yourself a nice fat cold drink? I could certainly use one. Catch you on the next one, gang. Peace. Alright, that's me done. Big thanks to everybody to my right who supports me on the show. Well, my left, stage right, I suppose. Massively appreciated, gang. And a big special random patron shout out to a certain Duggertron. Can you dug it? Laters.
Be sure to subscribe for more Theo's awesome Transformers reviews. Limited appeal, keeping it real.